Hi, good evening. It's another Tuesday night, and we're back with some amazing questions. Thank you for reaching out, for asking those questions. And unfortunately, I hate to use the word unfortunate because it's so negative, but well, sadly, we will not be able to answer all the questions tonight. And let me tell you why. You know, I actually have a day job, and so does my team at the back end. Everyone has a day job. So this service that we bring is our way of giving back because we believe we have so much knowledge to share. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. And tonight, I just want to remind us very, very quickly why Enterprise Experts is such a useful platform for us and our businesses. Well, it's a platform we set up to. Well, there's this noise at the back. Sorry. Yeah, it's a platform we set up to help entrepreneurs, those who are looking to build new businesses, those who already are running businesses but want to get answers to some critical questions that they have. And also, you know, a, a community where you can ask questions, where you can learn additional skills that would help you with your business. So if you have not joined the community, may I urge you to join, to subscribe, to add the notification buttons, click on it, and ensure that you're part of this community because this community allows you to grow your business, grow your skills for running your business, and also allows you to be better at what you do. Okay? And at some point, we might arrange a hangout for those who live in Lagos, those who live in London, so you never know. This community is going to grow to the point where we feel a need to have a networking event. That way we can share our knowledge, we can share our businesses, and we can, find ways to collaborate. At least there'll be, a few collaborations coming out of our platform. So yeah, tonight we have 4 questions, but I'm going to take one. And the one I'm going to take is a very broad question. And that's the exact reason why I want to take it. Number one, because there are many people who are asking us the same question in different ways. Number two, because it's multifaceted. So it allows us to explore in different directions to see how we can bring answers to bear in this area. And the third reason, there's that noise again. Yeah. The third reason is, well, because I just want to start this year with providing guidance to people on how and in what way they can start new businesses. Okay, so the question is, like I said, is a common question, and it says, um, what are some simple ways to start a business? What are some simple ways to start a business? So the question is, I can approach it from the ways to start a business. So, how do you determine what kind of business to start? And I can also look at some simple businesses that you can start. So, I'm going to take one and link to the other. Okay. So, the first thing is, what are the things that make you start a business? What are the things that can influence um, the business you want to start? If you go back and watch some of our videos, we had actually touched on some of these things in the past. And the most fundamental thing is your passion. What are you passionate about? So I was reading an article written by the founder of Airbnb, and he said that look, if they had set out to start a business, they would have failed. But what they set out to do was to solve a problem that they personally encountered. Okay, so why don't you first off start by looking around your environment and finding out things that should work a certain way but don't. So let me give you an example. I like clothes, but I like clothes to fit a certain way. And it really frustrates me when I see people who have very nice outfits, but it doesn't fit the way it should on their bodies, right? Now, I feel that there are some tailors who are not very good with creating ideas, creating products, creating styles, and all that. But they're very good tailors, and they're detail oriented, so they can fit clothes. Why don't you look around your neighborhood and figure out, you know, can I be the neighborhood repair go to person for repairs and stuff? And you just put out a little advert in your neighborhood that look, I can amend your clothes, and you're detailed and thorough. You would find that that's a new business. So I'm linking passion to business. So figure out a problem that exists in your environment. And if you have a passion for it, learn to do it and create a business from it. You would be sure that you're solving a problem and ultimately you're building a business. Okay. Now, the the other way to build that business, right? Or the other thing to consider is, are there people you know who are in that business? Can you network with them? Can you find out solutions or challenges that they faced? Can you find a way to do it better than they have done? Can you learn a lesson from their experience? So, networking is very key. Once you figured out a problem to solve, find out who is providing a similar service and then try to find the improvements that you need to make to create a unique selling proposition for your business. If, depending on the nature of the business, you might need to get a coach and or a mentor. You might need to find one of those people who have done it. It could be a technical coach, it could be a lifestyle coach, it could be someone who who coaches you on staying power, you know, tells you who, how do you say it, who energizes you, who um, encourages you, who tells you and who motivates you and makes you believe that there is nothing you cannot achieve. So we need those kinds of coaches, not always a technical coach, but you can always get those kind of people that give you reason to do it. They guide you, they tell you how and why you should continue and see through what you've started. Okay. Now, so once you've identified these people, identify the areas, you must improve your skill set. You must build capacity in that area. So, back to the example I gave earlier. If you decide that, look, you know what? I love clothes. I don't have the creativity to build a brand making bespoke clothes, but I can sew neatly, I can amend, I can adjust, and you decide to create a business around it, then learn the skills that you need to grow that business. So the skills will not only be um, clothes repair skills or measurement skills. It would also include customer service. So learning when to make a promise and how to fulfill that promise. It could be networking skills to find other people. It could be social media skills to be able to showcase the amendments you've done and build a customer base. It could also be, I don't know, any form of skills that improves your capacity to deliver on your promise and build a business. It could be accounting skills. It could be any number of skills. So build on your skill set so that you understand what it means to keep a book of accounts. You understand what it means to have an ordering process so that you know when these clothes came in and they should go out first, and when this comes in and it should go, so think about things like that. But the most important thing is start, however small it is. Start. Don't just conceptualize, don't just think about it, don't just procrastinate, don't just sit there saying, oh, I really want to start a business, oh, I really am going to start a business. Just get on with it. Start. You would never be perfect at it until you start. And reality is, perfection is an illusion. You only get better every day. You improve daily. There isn't any time you're going to be perfect because perfection is not attainable. You get better and better. So anyone that tells you practice makes perfect, no, practice makes better. Okay, so I hope these tips have shown you how to start a business, a mindset to go through to start a business. However, what are the business opportunities that you can start quickly? I gave an example of a clothes um, repair. There are many things. You can be a personal chef. If you love to cook and you cook well, you could. In fact, I was having a conversation with a friend of mine this week, over the weekend, and she's telling me about this amazing um, groundnut soup she makes. And I said to her that, look, why don't you build a business around it? Advertise only your groundnut soup. You'll be amazed at the number of people that want to try it, that would order it. Even if they order it once a month, you would be shocked at the number of businesses, the number of referrals you will get if it's as good as you say it is. So you could become a personal chef. You could clean house. I mean, there are some of us who live without help. We need someone to come in and clean our houses over the weekend. And if you love to clean, some people do. Don't look at me like that. So this noise is back again. I'm not sure why it's there. Yeah, so some people do. If you're one of those, why don't you make a business out of it? So the most important thing is there are businesses all around you that you can do if only you open your eyes, if only you understand your passion, if only you want to make a difference. Like I always say, money is in people. Businesses would solve problems for people. You would never make a success of anything that does not solve problems for people. So I hope that this helps you. The lady that asked the question, her name is Biola Olatunde. Biola, I hope that this has answered your question somewhat. I'm sure that further down the line, we're going to deal with other aspects of this question that you asked, some simple ways to start a business. I'm going to address some more areas to look at. But in that sense, I probably would be looking at businesses that one can start on their own with little capital or start from home or as side hustles and all of that. So, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. I'm very grateful to you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow us on YouTube, especially watch the video, download, join the community, join our mailing list, go to our website, www.enterpriseexperts.com. Join our Facebook page, join our Instagram movement, and just be part of this community, because this community is going to be doing some really incredible things in this year. Thank you so much for joining tonight, and I look forward to seeing you next week, Tuesday. Good night.